Hi guys, what are we gonna do today? We're gonna do Christmas ornaments and Christmas boxes, but you could use this idea for any theme at all. So we're just going to show you these cute images, and I'll have a link under the description of where I got these images from, and you can get them yourself. And I am gonna have a template in here for this cute little box, and we're gonna show you how we did these. Let's get started. You can either use your own images, and we have a digital library on our webpage for different Christmas images, but these are the ones I use because I really wanted some vintage box images. And so the link below will show you. It comes with 12 images on this one, so you can just take a look at them all. And what I had done is I put a template together to match the images. We'll have a download for this template also, and print it on brown or white or whatever cardstock you'd like to make your box out of. So when you've printed out the template onto your cardstock, you're going to cut it out and score it. These solid lines are the cut lines, and these dotted lines are the score lines. So I had cut this out and I scored those areas, and then you're going to fold your pieces in. I'm gonna turn it over, and this with the flap is going to be the top. And so what I'm gonna do is pick one of my images, and I am just gonna use a glue stick, and I'm just gonna glue stick it on. So I'm gonna put this image right here in between this score line and this score line. This is the top, because this is the flap at the top. Now what I also did, because on this image there was no crackle, I used my crackle stamp. I just lightly tapped my images to give it a little bit more of a vintage look. And you could do that everywhere on your box, or even just on the image. So after you've glued your image on, I'm gonna bring this up, bring my two little flaps in. The front is going to go over the back. And then I'm just gonna do a little rim of hot glue. If you have a really good double stick tape, you can use that. Hold that for a moment and do the other side. Now what I'm gonna do, and you're gonna see in a template I have little dots at the top. So what I did was I just took a tiny little 16th inch hole punch, but you could just take a large eye needle and make a hole at each end. And this is if you wanna turn it into an ornament or be able to hang it. I'm gonna use my paper wire to hang this, but you could use any sort of cording you would like. I am just gonna go through the front into the center. And I'm just gonna wrap mine around, but if you're using cording, you could just tie it. This is a cute little box that would fit a gift card or just hang it as an ornament on your tree or the little candies or goodies. If it's just an ornament, you could actually hot glue this back edge in, which I'll do, but if you're gonna use it for a gift box, you may not want to. So I'm just gonna put a sealer on this. You could use wax, you could use any type of a spray sealer. When you're using a liquid sealer like this, it's gonna wanna bubble a little, but when it dries, it goes right back down again. When this is dry, if it starts to bubble, you know, you can also lay a piece of paper on and lightly iron it, but it is folded into a box. So if you wanted to, you could just use wax instead, because that won't make your paper bubble. Then I'm just gonna do a real light coat. So I just did a light coat of a spray adhesive on there, and I'm just gonna use a little bit of thicker mica around the edges, and then use the finer glitter in the center, but you could do whatever you would like. And there we go. So when you're all done, if you'd like to, we even have this cute block set type that has 2s and froms and 4s, and you could stamp your containers or your boxes with this. These were just 4x4 cube boxes that we have, and I put these on here, and these can be fun because you could even go all the way around and stack them up, or even make them into a tree, or any of these could be turned into an advent. So whatever you do, hope you try this and have fun.